Navarro absolutely dragged Marco Rubio on The View Friday, accusing the Secretary of State of standing in complicit silence behind President Donald Trump as immigrants are rounded up across the country. During a discussion on Florida's Alligator Alcatraz raids and mass deportations taking place across the country, Navarro was asked by co-panelist Joy Behar about why Republican lawmakers are putting up with this, and Navarro called out Rubio by name. Because they're a bunch of cowards, as is Marco Rubio, whose grandfather had a deportation order at a time, she said. Marco Rubio. I'll speak to Marco because I supported him. He was my friend for so many years. Damn it, he built his career in railing against the dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela and Nicaragua, and standing in complicit silence as this administration returns people to those cruel dictatorships. Read the exchange here. A&A Navarro. But look, this is horrible. What's happening is horrible. If you are out there in the Everglades driving out there and getting out of your car to take a picture like if it was the Eiffel Tower, you are a racist and you are a horrible human being. And, I applause. I don't think, by the way, there's like Cubans who are legal permanent residents who are in that detention center right now, because this is not just go undocumented immigrants. When you are taking away temporary protective status, when you are putting legal permanent residents in detention and deporting them, when you are threatening U.S. citizens that you don't like, that you're going to take away their citizenship, naturalized ones. When you are talking about birthright citizenship and taking that away, this is not about going after the criminals and the gang members. This is about making America white again. And otherizing everybody who is an immigrant, because think about this. Just think about this. At the same time that they are rounding up Latino immigrants, brown immigrants, they are opening up the doors for white South Afrikaners fleeing from a non-existent genocide. So, look, this is about 1, deporting people, and 2, scaring people out of this country. That is why he has sent people to a gulag in El Salvador, disappear them. A gulag where people only leave if they're dead. That is why he's using military personnel in LA to go into parks where children are playing to terrorize people. Joy Behar. And why are Republican congressmen putting up with this? Navarro. Because they're a bunch of cowards, as is Marco Rubio, whose grandfather had a deportation order at a time. Marco Rubio. I'll speak to Marco because I supported him. He was my friend for so many years. Damn it, he built his career in railing against the dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela and Nicaragua, and standing in complicit silence as this administration returns people to those cruel dictatorships.